Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? How all is doing? Hope all is well. And if not, hope we can get back on track sooner than later. Super active, Channel style. I had a real thought, right? This thought came to me, man. I watched so much YouTube videos, you know, and even watching Bro Sanchez. He talks a lot about ancestors, right? And I think he mentioned we are born in simulation. But growing up, even when I had to do the church thing growing up, they said we are all born in sin. So that brought me to this build right here today. What's the reality of things? What is the truth behind everything in existence? Are we born in sin or are we born in simulation? That's the vibe we're gonna hold today, you know what I'm saying? That's the question I pose. I'm just gonna hold the vibe, and after the vibration, y'all can take it and vibe how y'all vibe on the situation. Drop a comment if you feel what I'm saying, but because growing up, I had to do the church thing, right? And why do they say we're born in sin? Because sin is bad, negative, not good, right? And because you're born in sin, you become sinner. And if you don't follow these rules, the religious stuff, right? If you don't follow these rules, you're a sinner, and blah 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 happens after. Scary as hell, isn't it? But then you grow up, and then if everything's a lie, and the truth has been withheld, and now you learn about spirituality and existence and dimensions and quantum, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And you hear about assimilation theory. You say, wait, are they mistranslating it and we're born in assimilation? A replica of the original? You know? Because I know Bobby Hemmings speak of these things. I'm not sure Panic got too deep into it, but I know that's what Sands talking about. That this is a copy of the real world and real existence where actually our soul resides. And that avatar is just a copy of the real you. And that's what I'm saying. What is the reality of it? We're born in sin. Because this world is definitely in the upside down. Makes no sense most of the time. Right? But then, how it's being controlled and governed. How everything is automatic. He's supposed to do this, he's supposed to do that, decided to do blah blah blah. How, you know what I'm saying? It's like, isn't that a simulation? Our lives, our daily routine. We're born, then we grow up, and you have to do this and do that, and how the way it's set up. You know what I'm saying? If you're clever enough, and you see it young enough, you can pivot. People pivot. Look at Cat Williams, right? Cat said he pivoted at 14. He can pivot at any time, right? Once you can see the path and see the light. But to be born in sin, and it makes sense though, but a simulation makes even more sense. Because in a simulation, everything is set up. Nothing's natural or original. Everything is what it is. It's put in place. You know what I'm saying? Like, in our reality, right? Things happen, and it goes in the news, and it shocks the whole entire community, and matter of fact, the whole nation. And nobody thinks of it, but we react to it. 20, 30 years later, you hear that the PSYOPs been run under the system's been running PSYOP tests on the people, and now they're going to react and see how people are. Wouldn't those be the controllers of the simulation? So they can put up things in place? We all here in existence, living. I had a lot of thoughts and questions, but since 01, I'm really able to explore these thoughts. And I'm late to the game with the YouTube streets, but I can explore these thoughts with you people in the world and see who have similar thoughts to what I'm having, and and we'll make sense of all these things. So the sin in the simulation, I'm just saying, shit, I'm gonna have to make it one. Because look at the world out there. And what we consider as sin. And look at the progression from the 80s and 90s. Look at the progression of the activities. Look at the progression. I'm just saying. This is the reality we are in, right? You're holding the vibe, so this is our reality. And we got to question everything. Why? Because we're in the age of questioning and answering. I know in the 80s and 90s, as a youngin', you couldn't really ask questions because the game was being run for so long. Believe. Believe. When you break the word down. Be you. Leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? The whole English language is like a PSYOP if you think about it, man. We'll learn how to spell. But then the energy behind each word that we're spelling cast it over ourselves. Yo. That's the PSYOP, son. But we don't know any better because this is the only language we know. That's why we were born into this. In these times, right? 80s, 90s, everybody before the 70s, 60s, 50s, 30s, 40s, I'm about to say 1900s or so. We're born into this. Because when we say a word, the meaning behind it, intentions, everything is invoked, but we didn't know these things. We don't know these things. But now we do, so we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So I believe when them pastors and them people screaming that we're born in sin, I believe they translated it wrong. And I'm thinking it was a simulation of the real existence. Maybe this is existence is some kind of training to get us ready, prepare us for the real deal. They talk about heaven and all that stuff, but maybe that's the real deal, where there's none of the stuff that goes on here goes there. And that's why they try to say you can't go, you go to hell, and you can't make it to heaven. And to play people. Because remember, I know, in the lie, there's a little bit of truth. And you find that truth, you explore that truth for some understanding of this shit. This existence, I believe, is training to become. Yeah. When I heard about being universes and being star yourself, I heard that since I was a teenager, 16, 17 years old, that you are able to become a star yourself. The universe, you. And now, in my 40s, I'm understanding that's the power we have within us. The life force from the source of existence. You know what I'm saying? I keep thinking, since I learned this, I keep thinking about the reference of a seed. When you look at a tiny seed, and how big a tree grows. You are that seed. I mean, your soul, your physical avatar is that seed. In the vastness of this macro world. My brother, there's a micro world and a macro world so big you can't see. That just play on your imagination when they talk about giants and stuff like that. But think about that, man. How big energy is, the endlessness of energy. And just a piece of that is within you, your avatar. Over here, in existence, living, surviving, right? But our existence is what is, because when you look at the world, oh my Lord, when you look at the animal kingdom, then when you go to the insect kingdom, you know what I'm saying? And then the other forms of that, the pods and all that little tiny insects that we got in microscopic life, the stuff that's running us we can't see in the air. You know what I'm saying? But all those are different life forms having their different experiences according to their conditions. And our conditions just happen to go to work and we need money because we got to eat and everything is for sale. It's all about the Benjamins. That song put it down flat, but it was also part of the setup, right? Simulation. Our daily lives don't make no sense, but we need a place to stay, we need clothes, we need food. We hear that our whole lives. And it's true. But those are the life necessities. But we need more than that, though. We need information. We need to understand the vibration that comes in. Each of us, right, we're living, so we all get these vibrations, but can you translate it? Or can you stay open-minded enough? Because I'm realizing the system set up the hive mind and they want us all to think the same, and everyone. So if you question the system and you question not too loud, they get at you, you know what I'm saying? So it can be part of the hive mind, but you're also your own intellect. Who knows what's going on in the underbelly of everything? But what y'all think? Are we born in sin or born in assimilation? But either way, we have to get out this thing, right? But where did we go when we get out this thing? With no information, with no knowledge. But should I get into the DNA talking, the Akashic records that we all possess, because we all are from a lineage? You know what I'm saying? Our ancestors for us, our foreparents, our DNA, what's in us, each and every one of us, we can access that for answers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be part of the pack. And if you notice, right, the way things are set up, there's groupings of hive minds, like the religions, you know, all the different religions out there. Those are hive minds, all thinking the same. You're you, but you gotta think like that. I always thought about it. And you know what? Now I can talk about it. I got a place where I can talk about it. So I started holding the vibe on the podcast. You know? Because what's a hive mind? A hive mind is everyone think the same. And I guess the point of the leader, the point in what direction to go, right? Of the hive. General style. And there's groupings all over the place. You see it in gangs. And you see it in corporate culture. So that's the vibration I was having. Are they mistaking the words what they're saying? When are we born in sin? But then, you know how the religious angle is. What you don't know, you don't understand, they can give you anything. And that when you're a young person, that religious stuff is some scary stuff. And they're talking about the hell and the fire, and fire burns, right? So that's scary stuff. But logically thinking, speaking, and thinking about all this stuff, surviving life, man, especially at the bottom. You know what I mean? Especially at the bottom, and then you hear rhetoric like that, born in sin. And I'm like, wait, did that mean simulation? So that's the build today. So like and share the video, drop a comment if you're vibing, you got any thoughts on the title. You know what I mean? And other than that, I'm gonna catch you in the next vibration. And do remember though, stream CLP and all streaming services, and tap in beatstars.com/CLP, profile CLP got beats. You know what I mean? Sin or simulation? Sin or sin? What do you think? I'm just saying. What are we born in? I don't stop. I'll catch you on the next video. CLP, yeah.